The aphrodisiac Spanish fly is surrounded by intrigue, mystery and notoriety, and for good reason. If this video doesn't quench your thirst for knowledge regarding this notorious sexual stimulant, then we highly advise heading over to the website linked in the description. Libido is a curious thing. One day it's up, the next day it's down. Sometimes it won't go away, other times it's non-existent. There are so many internal and external factors that affect libido that it isn't always easy to pinpoint the cause of an increased or decreased libido. However, in today's environment it is very much apparent that the stresses and social pressures that exist are dampening libidos the world over. For these reasons, it does not come as a surprise that so many people across the globe are turning to alternative medicines and treatments in an attempt to fix their failing desire for sex. This isn't a new thing, however. For centuries, both men and women have been seeking ways by which they increase their urges, desires, wants, and ultimately the pleasure that comes with it. Throughout history, there have been hundreds, if not thousands, of aphrodisiacs, one of the most famous of these being Spanish fly. What is Spanish fly? Many years ago, nobody knows exactly when, a person, nobody knows who, saw a beetle in the midst of its mating ritual. During this ritual, it released a white substance, and the more of this substance that was secreted, the more females the male attracted. From this, the original Spanish fly was born. The bodies of the beetle were crushed up and used, first on animals, and then on humans. And it worked. Although the bodies of the beetles were useless, the white secretion, known as cantharidin, was extremely potent. The observant amongst you will have realized that the above description of the inception of Spanish fly refers to a beetle. Despite the name Spanish fly, it is actually a beetle rather than a fly. To be more specific, it is a green beetle within the blister beetle family, the Latin name for it being Lytta vesicatoria. It may also be referred to as cantharides. Spanish fly's popularity grew and grew, even Roman emperors were supposed to have used it, although it did have one rather serious, potential, side effect: death. Yes, that's right, the active ingredient in Spanish fly, cantharidin, can potentially kill the user. For these reasons, it is now banned in most countries, but that has only helped to increase demand and sales. How does Spanish fly work? Spanish fly works in a way that is fairly unique, and will probably shock most people reading this who aren't au fait with how it works. As mentioned above, Lytta vesicatoria is a type of blister beetle, blister being the operative word here. The active ingredient, cantharidin, is a powerful blistering agent and actually works by causing irritation to the body of whoever is using it. If applied to the genital area, then the user will experience a huge increase in blood flow, which supposedly increases the strength of erections, and how long they last, and the sensitivity of the clitoris. Although this may sound beneficial, in reality Spanish fly is actually causing damage to the user's body, a side effect of this irritation being increased sexual desire and pleasure. There is no doubt that old Spanish fly is an extremely potent aphrodisiac and sex-enhancing agent. However, new products that don't contain cantharidin, the active ingredient that causes the sexual effects, will be far safer, yet nowhere near as effective as the original. To learn more about Spanish fly, please head over to the website linked in the description. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. We hope you found it useful.